Hey, shout out Nacho TV.
I'm gonna get drunk.
Get that cheese and got them shells.
We about war, we about war. Don't make my hitters come to your front door. We about war, we about war. Don't make my hitters come to your front door.
Live a life in the war zone, you see it then. War report, Campanori, it's a CNN. Can't see the end, body cold and repeat again. Another brother lost, another mother gon' grieve again.
Alright, so we here with a few sisters in VA, Isupk. So the people who y'all are out there.
I'm Shapala Rawat from Philly. I Philly, but I live in Virginia.
I'm Elise. I'm from Norfolk originally, and I live in Norfolk.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So we down here in VA, man. So first thing first. Okay, what was life like for y'all before y'all came into the truth? Like, what was life like in the world, if y'all could?
You go ahead. It was all right. Just a little bit tough, you know. I was doing things that I wasn't supposed to be doing, working, still doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing, and then I met someone that
when you say doing things you're not supposed to be doing, like okay, if you don't mind.
No, it's okay. You're fine. Trust me. I was, you know, trying to find love in wrong places.
Okay,
that's one.
Right.
I was also smoking weed.
Okay.
So that's another. Other than that, I wasn't doing anything dangerous or anything like that. You know, just stuff that I feel like a woman, you know, should have not been doing.
Right, okay, I understand that. I mean, because my thing is it's going to be people that's going to see this video. Like, I mean, let's say your best friend, or let's say your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your grandma, or your brother, or any woman in the world, Chicago, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She may see this video and she may want to think that, I mean, if you could do it, she can as well. You understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the whole point of this. It's really for reflection. You know what I'm saying? For yourself and others. So okay, you was out in the world, or what we call living life in a society that has no rules and regulations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was looking for love in the wrong places. So what happened after that?
After that, I was at work one day, and I used to work at fast food. And
shout out to them. I said shout out to them.
Yes, of course. Because it was very busy the day that I was at work, and I met someone. I met my husband, Yarash, of course.
Shout out Yarash.
And he took me out, and he had told me about everything about the truth and everything. I accepted it. And then he had moved me out of a place where I was dealing with, you know, family on drugs and things like that, which I did not want to live with. Yarash took me out of there, and ever since then I've been happy.
And that's heavy because, I mean, a lot of times, you know, it's a stigma on, you know what I mean, UPK brothers, you know what I'm saying, especially like, you know what I mean, first thing first is being a cult, but second thing, I mean, they would say like, you know what I mean, because a man can be masculine in this society, that they may treat their women wrong, you feel what I'm saying? But in your sense, you know what I'm saying, and if you could tell me if I'm wrong or right, in your sense, it felt like the God helped you get to a better place.
Most definitely.
Oh, that's that most high praise.
Most high in Christ. Most definitely. I'm in a way better position than I've ever been. I'm happy. I'm actually achieving my goals and stuff and things like that. Like, I want to be an RN when I grow up. Like, I'm only 19 right now, but I want to be an RN. You know, I want to succeed in that goal. So you're
RN meaning registered nurse, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely getting help with that. Like, starting a good path on everything, and well, life is just, it's amazing to me.
That's what's up. So, and what about yourself? If the world don't know, this is my actual physical sister.
Yeah.
We actually grew
same mom, same dad.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Grew up same house, you know.
You know what I mean?
Jokes.
Right.
Bad times, good times.
Right.
You know. So he know, you know, pretty much. It's kind of weird telling you because you like, you know everything.
Right.
But so I've been in truth. I found out about Isupk when me and Nach and my husband Taziad was we used to be at my dad's house along with my sister. Shout out to Kiyawana.
Shout out Kiyawana.
And we used to study the Bible. Out at the table, and then my husband was actually downtown, and he ran into Captain Ahmad.
Big shout out to
Yashar,
Captain Ahmad.
Captain Ahmad Yashar, and he was they would ride the train together, and he was talking to my husband. He was a trooper at the time, and gave my husband a flyer, and my husband came home, was like, yo, I talked to this brother, he was so excited or whatever, and he gave a flyer to Nach, and Nach was like, yo, I'm going to class. And so Nach was able to beat my husband in class, and my husband, I was pregnant with my son who's now 5, and he was just like, Shapala, let's go. And I'm like, I'm down. We always game. He's like, let's go. Because at that point, we already knew that we was Israelites. We already had stopped, eating what we wasn't supposed to eat. We already gave up holidays, and we were just ready for it. So I think that was the move we made. And my mom came on in. Shout out to Naama.
Shout out to Naama.
Who's right there.
Say what's up to the camera.
And my aunt.
You know what I mean? If you want, you could get down. If y'all don't know, this is my actual physical mom. You know what I'm saying, in the world. You know what I mean? So if you could tell the people what was life like before you came into the truth, if you want to get into it.
Oh, my life was, I don't know, it was a lot of trying to find myself and believing in things that wasn't for real, like churches and men and all this here. But once I got into the truth, a whole world opened up for me. Now I'm able to purchase a home and buy a car, and I'm married with my husband, Captain Shapar.
Big shout out to Cap Shapar.
And things, a whole world just opened up, and I seem to blossom. I used to smoke, which no one knows about that.
Right.
And now I haven't smoked in almost 6-7 years.
If I could you tell the people how long you were smoking before you stopped?
I was smoking almost about 20 years. And one day I just woke up and I said, I can't do this no more. And that was the day that I actually found the truth. I was doing the Day of Atonement, and that was what I gave up on the Day of Atonement. I gave up smoking.
So you fasted something forever.
Yes.
Shout out to you.
And that's how I stopped smoking. I just woke up that day. I said, this is the Day of Atonement. I had to cleanse myself from my sins, and that was one of my biggest sins, smoking. And not to say that I don't have others that we still working on, but that was the biggest one.
Okay, so if I could, I got 3 of y'all here, so if y'all could y'all explain the life of a woman in the UPK for people or women or just anybody out there that was just wondering, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's different for everybody.
It's different, but it's not that different. I think it's a stigma on it. It's so strange, so different, so unique. We do what every woman do. We come home, we take care of our family, we don't abort our kids, we had them babies. You know what I'm saying? We feed our kids, we teach our kids, we follow our husbands. We don't have to be putting him on blast, back talking him. We try to, follow our husbands. He got the final say. I think somebody coming out behind me. But
So
sorry, it's a lot of us coming on.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Okay, so take baby. He been kind of upset with me, with everybody. He's teething.
And if y'all ain't know, this my lady right here. Tell the people who you are, where you from.
I was like, no.
But yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I really honestly don't think it's different. I've been married 13 years.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, 13 years. Me and Tazia have been married, and it's different in how I deal with him. I'm like, usually when we was in the world before we got into the truth, I'm like, no, that's not what I think. I would be like more combative with him. But now I'm just quiet. I try to see what he's thinking, try to understand what he's saying, so that when he's like no, I'm like, okay, I understand why you're saying no. You know what I'm saying? He like, we really sit down, we talk about it or whatever, which don't make me feel like he's like the authoritative over me, because I'm like, oh, he control you, but it makes sense what he be saying, and I'm like, oh, okay, I understand. That makes sense. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, like, let's do that. Like, you're right. So it's to me it's different. It's not that much, like, I don't know. I don't see it as a big problem like a lot of people say. Like, it's just it's me and my husband, my family. That's all I worry about is my home, my family, my kids. And
That's heavy. That's heavy. See now, so I would consider you more seasoned in the truth. You know what I'm saying? You over here, like, you got more so a road ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? So how? Okay, what you think would change as far as, like, okay, what do you think the road ahead of you entails as far as coming into the truth and living this walk and, you know what I'm saying, and focused on changing? What do you think? What do you think this would? It would like a.
It would be a big impact on me. Very good things come.
What things? What things do you think you have to do to get there?
Be a better person. A better wife. You know. Actually learn. I need more teaching. So I'm definitely learning, and I'm willing to learn. Everybody's willing to learn, and if you are willing to learn, then you know, come to class.
I think that's what separates women in the UPK from, you know what I'm saying, women that's not in the UPK. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take the time to actually want to learn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take the time to actually, you know what I'm saying, put that extra foot forward, you know what I mean, to be better, make your families better. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate y'all because y'all are super duper pillars in the UPK and just in our life in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, because to come home to a smiling face, you know what I'm saying, to come home to the kids fed, and just to come home to somebody like a soft landing, I mean, it means a lot for us, you know what I'm saying, as men all over the world, you know what I'm saying. They love to see a woman when they come home, especially a woman that's, you know what I'm saying, like smiling and beautiful as she could be, you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, anything else you want to tell the people out there? You know what I mean, tell our 3 or 4 followers, or 3 viewers, you know what I'm saying, 2 subscribers.
I don't know, like this was look at my son has dressed himself. This is the creativity.
Tell him what's up.
He had to put on his UPK the war apparel like his dad.
Hey Kazak, say shalom.
But the trucks is always important.
Shalom, say shalom, y'all should work it down. But anything you want to tell the world out there?
I don't know, like I just been in the truth so long. It's like all I know is the truth. All I know is UPK. I mean, the sisterhood that I built, the friends I got is gonna last forever. You know, I met some beautiful people in the UPK, sisters and brothers alike. You know, and that just want to help. They just want to make a community for our families, for our, you know, to build black and brown people together, uniting sisters of all. Like I'm saying all tribes. So I want to put that down because I'm not talking about nobody else.
Right.
Like oh, that's the thing. People think that sisters in UPK don't go hard for like the brothers do. We do. We like, hey, don't nobody get up in this joint. Like,
right.
No, but yeah. I mean, we at home. We happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we. I don't know.
And if I could, I ain't really get a chance to hear like you tell your life like before you came into the truth. Like what was life like for you?
Before I came into the truth, I was actually
like,
in
church.
I came from Philly.
No, like what did you come from?
Okay, I had went to church. At first, we didn't grow up in church. So it was like when I met my husband, you know, his family in church, and I was like, man, I'm with this guy. I thought he was holy rolling, like his family. I thought his family so much above me because I really got a strict diet anyway. I don't eat a lot of stuff because I got allergies. But anyways, when I met his family, I'm like, man, I'm a sinner. Like I don't want to go to church. I don't be doing nothing. I need to get my shit together.
Right.
So I started going to church with them thinking I'm doing right. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking I was doing better. But I had so many questions because I was like, this junk don't make sense to me. So I was always the one in the church constantly questioning the pastor in the middle of the service. Like, that don't make sense. Can I have a question?
Right.
After church, I'd be with my Bible like, Pastor, come here, I got a question. And you know, and I was
chasing
like,
chasing
the pastor down. He like, oh shit, here she comes. He running the opposite way. And I'm like, I got questions. He said, he told me one day, he said, if you know so much, you should teach a class. I'm like, teach a class? I don't want to teach a class. I want you to teach me. Like, you're supposed to be the man of God. I want to learn this. Like, you got to get me caught up. I'm behind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're in school. You're like, hey, you've been doing this for 20 years. I'm new. I got to learn. Like, I need to hurry up and get up in this. You need to answer my questions. But come to find out, he couldn't answer my questions.
That's why he ran.
And that's why he ran. And I didn't know that. I'm young. I don't know. So I go to Taziah.
Shout out to Pastor such and such.
Right. I go to Taziah and I'm like, yo, I asked the pastor all these questions and he ain't answer it. So my husband like, for real? I ain't answer. I'm like, I don't know. So my husband like, all right, boo, we gonna get in the Bible. I'm gonna get you the answers. Cool.
Shout out to him.
We in the Bible looking. He at work called me on the phone like, boo, did you read this? I'm like, nah, boo, did you read this? We going back and forth. Hey, did you read it? I give him my phone. Mom, hey, look, check this out. Hey, not check this out. And that's how what happened. We all just started trying to answer these questions that I had.
Right.
And we all was stumped. Like, we was stumped.
Yeah. So
it turned into a whole study group. Like,
remember the battle with the Jehovah's Witness?
I remember when we invited him in the house. He started dancing and stuff. He said, what was Keith Fly? What did Keith say? Dang. I can't remember it because you got me on. I know Tazia. I know. I should go get him, but he's in the class, right?
We definitely gonna get the one with Tazia and the brothers. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I mean, but yeah, man. So, well, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We got the baby over here. You know what I'm saying? Baby doing big things. You know what I mean? So we definitely appreciate y'all. We want to say the
we got to represent for the culture. Niggas coming out here with all this funny color hair, skinny jeans and shit. Fuck that, nigga. We taking it back to the fringes. Motherfucking spikes, nigga, representing for the Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? Angry black man media, nigga. We getting it in. We bringing that real shit back.
I match my guns with the sneaks. That's my fashion week. Go ask the streets. Dog, we got massive beef. We pass elite. Play this on blast, repeat. Let it go worldwide, let the masses peep. I don't care if she thick or her ass petite. She want war with the D, she a casualty. Long as she don't got no limits like I'm Master P. Fucking bitches! Move dick style!
No, do that shit over again. I had one last. You know I'm squeezing on triggers, my bullets hitting you won't heal it with stitches. You don't want that, you don't wanna get your skull cracked. Better tighten up when a nigga tell you fall back. Titties on the drum, you a sucker, give you all that. When you stand tall at, that's where you gon' fall at.